You think, you could have spent the 20 years, like, instead of applying for unqualified positions.
Pathetic.
Garfield is an obese, sedentary, orange tabby cat who lives a pampered lifestyle with his beagle dog sidekick, Odie, and their owner, John Arbuckle. One night, while getting a midnight snack, Garfield and Odie are abducted by an obese dog named Roland, a skinny naked dog named Nolan, and a bird named Barry. Garfield and Odie are rescued by Vic, Garfield's estranged father, whom he resents for abandoning him in an alley as a kitten. Jinx, a deranged Persian cat with a grudge against Vic, arrives seeking revenge for being left behind during a milk heist at Lactose Farms. She offers to forgive Vic if he, Garfield, and Odie steal a large quantity of milk as compensation for her imprisonment, while Roland and Nolan watch closely. They reluctantly agree after she eats Barry. The following morning, John notices Garfield and Odie's disappearance but has trouble calling people to help search for them. Freight hopping a train to Lactose Farms, Vic attempts to bond with Garfield to no avail. The three reach the farm, which is heavily guarded by an advanced security system. They meet Otto, a Highland bull and the farm's former mascot, who was cast out after a corporation took over, separating him from his cow girlfriend, Ethel. They agree to help get Ethel out of the farm if he helps them break in. While preparing for the heist, Garfield and Vic frequently clash with each other, forcing Odie and Otto to tie them to a tree. During a heated argument, Vic forlornly reveals that he was actually obtaining food for Garfield, but the busboy got in the way, delaying his return. He returned with an anchovy, but found John taking care of him in an Italian restaurant he wandered off into. Solemnly accepting John as a better care provider, Vic let him adopt Garfield and kept his distance from his son. Understanding the circumstances, Garfield forgives his dad. Meanwhile, Roland and Nolan report to Jinx, but she calls the farm's animal control officer, Marge Malone, to frame them for it. Guided by Otto, the trio successfully infiltrates the farm, but Marge intercepts them at the loading dock and captures Garfield and Odie. Vic remorsefully leaves them behind despite his son's pleas, steals the milk truck, and successfully delivers it to Jinx, only to be betrayed and captured by her. Garfield and Odie end up at the pound, where Garfield meets Vic's old crewmates, who kicked him out for prioritizing Garfield over their plans, and Vic has been keeping distance, watching him, though Garfield doesn't believe their claims. John arrives unexpectedly to bail them out and takes them home. There, Garfield discovers Vic's tally marks on an oak tree. Realizing Vic